Thank God it's Friday. Long ass week. Long ass week. However, I made the biggest check, I think, without any bonuses or whatever added on to it I've ever made, ever. Went hard this week. Well, last week. And this week, damn near similar. Anyways, y'all, want to talk about self-improvement. And how most people are only self-improving for females or males, especially the men. See, in the crowd of men, what they talk about a lot is, or what they think, should I say what men think. They think, if I hit the gym, if I get a car, if I get some money, or if I'm some pretty boy, they think all these things are just gonna magically just get them a woman. Every woman in the world just gonna fall down and worship me, and I'm just gonna get so many, you know, I'm gonna say how a man would say it. I'm gonna get all kind of bitches, dog. You guys are lost, man. You gotta understand what kind of women are you gonna get, for one. See, when it comes to top tier women, they got their own shit, or they're getting their own shit, or they desire to get their own shit. Even a woman who doesn't really have much yet, if she is a woman that desires to get her own more than to get it off of a man, she's got top tier female qualities. So men have to ask themselves, if you are buying a car or lifting weights or whatever the fuck you're doing, planning on getting a top tier woman, you got to ask yourself, how's that going to be possible if the top tier woman is only going to like a man for who he is? Top tier women got their choices of men. So you got to come correct when you're dealing with top tier women. And again, top tier woman does not necessarily mean a woman with a bunch of money or a woman that's the best looking woman in the world. That don't necessarily mean that. It's all about how a woman thinks. Because a woman could be broke right now and end up a millionaire 2 weeks from now or something. Who knows, right? Or a woman could be overweight, hit the gym, bam, voila, right? So men, this is what men are doing. They'll go out, they'll buy a car or something, maybe a $40,000 car that they have to get on loan, with the mindset. Because if they was doing it for them, they wouldn't do that. They'd be like, you know what? Let me take this $40,000 and try to make this shit grow so I can self-improve and own some shit one day and really be able to buy any car I want. But that's not what most men do. Why? Because that's quiet. You see, if you own a couple units or something, don't nobody really know or see too much. They might know, but they don't really see it. Not like a car. You see what I mean? So this is what men do a lot. Men got to start making decisions for them. Start self-improving for them. If not, you're going to fall off. You're going to make poor decisions. And what's even worse, you're going to, once you realize that, oh damn, lifting weights didn't get me that much more women. A car didn't get me that much more women. And all this other shit that y'all think get you much more women. Once you realize that it really don't, now you might just say, man, I ain't want to do this shit no more, dog. Because you never did it for you in the first place. You was only doing it for females. But I'm here today to wake up every man that thinks that, you know, weights get you more women. A car gets you more women. Being a pretty boy gets you more women. All this other bullshit. Again, you got to ask yourself, what kind of women are you getting? Ain't it funny how a man could be broke with no job and still getting a woman? Ain't that some shit? Have a woman take care of him and everything. What he do so special? Nothing necessarily. He just himself. See, a lot of shit, whether people want to admit it or not, even women say this. Mostly everything men do are for women. What I mean by that is everything they do, what they buy, how they dress. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dressing part. Let's talk about that for a second. A lot of men buy outfits for one day. I'm gonna wear it one time and that's it. Who does that? Who buys an outfit for themselves? I don't believe that. You bought it to go to that club to try to, flex. Now, I'm going to buy some clothes to flex, but I'm going to buy clothes that I like, that I'm going to keep for me, that I want for me, to flex for me, to make myself feel good. Not because I want to be seen in a club for one day, and then that's it. Waste all that money for what? If I buy some clothes, that shit going to last until it's done. If not, I'm not going to buy it. Why would I? For other people? See? But if I'm buying it for me, it's obvious that I want this shit. I can wear this shirt or whatever forever. Because it's for you. You actually like it. You like it. Not, oh man, I wore some Jordans and now nobody cares about them no more. I don't even want to wear them no more, or I'm gonna get them dirty. Because you only care about what other people think about what you got. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Everybody's been guilty of it. But like I said, I'm here to wake everybody up out of their sleep. This is a lonely ass road. To be a successful man, lonely ass road. Because you gotta really do it for you, regardless if people are looking or not. Regardless if people are praising you or not. The only other people you should be trying to, self-improve for is if you got kids. A lot of women, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this or that. If men wasn't fucking with you then, why the fuck does he deserve to fuck with you now because you lost some weight? You think he liked you because of you? If that's the case, he would have liked you before. Think about it. I'm just saying. But unfortunately, a lot of men are going to see this video as hating, or I don't know what I'm talking about, and all these other things, and they shall fall by the sword. They shall fall off. Like Scarface said, money funny, you hustled and died. You was up for a second, then you're going to fall off. A lot of men are going to fall off. They have the opportunity and the chance to become great. But instead, what they're going to do is they're only going to do it for females, or they're going to fall off for females, tricking on females, all this other shit. Now, granted, if a man builds an empire and one day he has a woman or a wife, yeah, she gets to become a part of that world. She gets to benefit from that world. But that man built that world for him. He didn't build it because of some woman was watching, oh, let me do this or that. Like y'all know, you playing basketball or something, you remember when we was younger, playing basketball, you see the girl you like, you start going harder and shit, fucking up. You fucking up like a motherfucker because you trying too hard. You doing it for her. And that's what men do when it comes to life in general. It's not authentic if you're not doing it for you, and therefore you will not get the best results out of it. And you will make poor decisions. A man that's buying a car for himself is going to really logically think about it. He's not going to just put himself in debt. Only men that's going to do that is somebody that's trying to appreciate. Look what I got. See what I got? Because if you're doing it for you, you want to self-improve. You don't want to fall off. Doing some shit like that might cause you to fall off. So who are you doing it for? Who self-inflicts theyself with negative bullshit? Nobody. So as a result, when men do these things, this is what they doing. And they got to understand that women are hip to the fact that, okay, he got a car, but he probably got it on loan. Okay, he got a wad of money, but that men who really got money got their shit in the bank or invested somewhere. Really invested, if you want to know the truth. Women ain't stupid, man, especially boss females. Boss females ain't worried about that car. She got her own car. She ain't worried about that wad of money. She got her own money. And if you're dealing with a real female, she only gonna fuck with you because she like you. So your car or your money ain't gonna matter any damn way. So who you gonna attract by these things? Fake females that don't really want you for you. That's what you're gonna attract. You think I'm lying? You think there's some bullshit? What about all these basketball players and football players and shit? You know how they get caught up in their bullshit? Because they think, oh, I'm a basketball player. I'm a football player. I got all the money, right? That's what they think. So this girl likes me for me. And look what happens to them. It's no different. It's just on a lower level. We are just not rich millionaires, but it's the same thing. You still dealing with women that might only fuck with you for what you got. Ask the basketball players if you don't believe me. If you think money and muscles and all this bullshit gonna make a woman love you genuinely, then ask all the football players and basketball players and shit that thought the same shit. They got raped for their money. The goal is to find a woman that really is real with you and wants to help y'all come together and build something. That's the goal. I don't know what these are. You don't need to buy a car for that, dog. You don't need to lift no weights for that. You don't need to do all these things to find a real woman that genuinely like you for you. You don't got to. All you got to do is be you. So instead of doing all this other extra bullshit for women, do it for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with having a nice car. Ain't nothing wrong with lifting weights. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to groom yourself and try to look handsome and all that. But you got to do that shit for you. Because you want to do it. You go buy a polo short because you want to wear it. Now, I really don't like this. Just imagine me going to buy rainbow color clothes or wearing tight jeans. I'm not doing that shit. But if you see me in that shit, then you would know that I'm only doing it because it's the trend and because maybe some females like it. Think about it. Just like with the beard shit. A lot of people was not having these long ass beards until they found out, oh, women like it, let me do it. So if you ain't wearing a long beard for you, then I don't know. How can you be happy with that? And that's another thing. You're really not going to truly be happy if you are doing these things for females or males, vice versa. If I go out and buy a car today, $40,000 cash, I really don't want to do that shit, man. It'd have to be the perfect car, really. But I still don't want to do it because I understand that I want to really win in life. I really want to self-improve. And buying a car is only going to make me go backwards because now I'm going to be 40,000 backwards. It's putting a hole in my plan, right? So who am I doing it for if I'm not doing it for me? Obviously, I'm not doing it for me because I know it's not self-improving me. Whether you get it on a loan or you pay cash, you're still in the hole now. Unless you didn't have a car and shit, yeah, I get it. But unless you really want it, I guess I get it too. But I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I know how men think. And I'm trying to wake them up out of that. It's too many men, you know, feeling like they not good enough for a woman. And that's sad. You should never feel that way as a man. You should never feel that you got to do these things for a woman to value you. And man, the right woman going to value you, dog. You ain't got to do all this shit. You ain't got to put yourself in debt. Take that $40,000 loan or $40,000 cash, which most people don't have. So take that $40,000 loan, you can get a business for that. And then go buy you your car. But like I said, men don't want to do that because, you know, they want the gratification from the females now. You don't really get no gratification going out making a business move, maybe, because most people ain't gonna know, or most people ain't gonna believe in you and all that bullshit. But if they see you in a car and now it seems like you're really doing big, when really a lot of times it's not that case at all. Or they see you with a wad of money, right? See, I got a wad of money. Look, a wad of money versus you got it invested and no woman see it. You just coming up to women talking, right? She don't even know you got a wad of money. That's why they do it though, because they want the gratification. They want the attention instead of the guy who's invested. He might be wearing bummy clothes, but look, he got more money than all these motherfuckers in the room with the wads of money. See, men don't want to take that route though. They don't want to take the route of you don't get attention. But guess what? The right woman gonna give you attention. That's what men don't get because they don't understand the rules of the game. They don't understand how deep this shit really is. So by being quiet and just doing you and improving as a man, the right woman gonna show you attention. But if you want to be loud, look at me, blah, 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 look at my muscles and all that, yeah, you're going to attract some women, but it's probably not going to be the right one. They're going to like you for the wrong reason. Can't tell men this shit, though. But, you know, some men only care about fucking anyway, so, you know, they could discard this whole video, honestly. But even then, you got to be careful, because now you're playing with disease and all this other bullshit. You might even be playing with your life. Could be getting set up by a female or something. So this this rabbit hole is very deep, and most men just keep putting themselves deeper and deeper in this rabbit hole, man. Because they think with their little head, not their big head. And then when somebody like me make a video on it, they get in their feelings, get mad and all this bullshit, and say you hating, but really you just trying to help motherfuckers. But you can only lead a horse to water, can't make the motherfucker drink. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And the same thing with the females, but I think women don't do it as much as men. They do, but it's not as many things. You know what I mean? For the most part, all a woman gotta do is just be a decent person and possibly look good for the most part. And maybe have good sex. That's about all she really gotta do for the most part. Because men, that's another thing. They don't have standards. Their standards are very low. And I'm not just talking looks. But self-improvement is about you, man, not about other people. I understand you want to be patted on the back for the shit you're doing. Like, yeah, salute me and all that shit, but there's going to come times that people ain't going to salute you. Especially the better you start doing, you're going to have more haters. So less people are going to salute you. You know? A lot of people who have a lot of friends or get a lot of praise, they're really not doing good in life. It might seem like it, but they're not. Because if they was, people would be hating on them, man. This is a law. This is a law of life. The more success you get, the more you're going to get envy. That's the law of life. So you can't tell me that a man he's supposedly winning, but everybody love and cherish this motherfucker. Don't happen that way. Only in fantasy land, y'all. But yeah, man, it's all about you as a man or woman, man. It's not about the woman or man. Of course, if they are your woman or man, they become a part of your world. They benefit from your world, but it's not about them. Example, if you married to a woman and let's say a man only did everything he was doing for a woman. Then they get married, right? And now he stopped doing everything. Oh, I got her in the bag now. Now I'm just going to do nothing. See? No motivation, no nothing, because he only did it for that woman. Now he's stopping to do it. Of course, it could work the other way. Like, he could be doing it like, I'm going to go to work for my wife and that's it. But it's still as a man, you always want to improve more. You don't want to just be complacent. Like, I'm just going to do the bare minimum for my wife and keep her happy. If you're doing shit for you, you want to find more ways. I want more. I want to eat more. Same thing with females. Same thing. You think all the top millionaire dudes and all that shit, they ain't even gotta be billionaires, just dudes on their shit. You think they did it because they needed energy from some woman or some validation from some woman? Nah, man, they was already on that shit, man. If you do shit, what happens like this? Here's a good one. Here's a good example. A man marries a woman, right? And that woman basically was his strength because everything he was doing was for her. Let's say she leaves, but they have kids, right? So now this motherfucker falls completely off and don't take care of his kids no more. See, this is why you cannot let other people determine your, you can't self-approve for other people. This is why. What happens if a woman leaves you or a man leaves you? You're going to self-destruct. And there's a good chance a woman or man is going to leave you or cheat or whatever they do. So if you're doing everything for them, you're going to self-destruct when they walk out of your life. Or maybe, God forbid, maybe they pass away or something. And y'all still got kids together. Now you can't live no more. You can't even move or breathe because you basically did everything for that person and only that person alone. That's not a good thing. It is, but it's not. I mean, I understand if you are married or something, you want to do everything for your family. I got it, man. But it still has to be you first. Because if you do for you, automatically they benefit. Automatically. So what a lot of men are going to do that are doing all these things for women, once they get some women, they're going to start falling. They're going to start getting lazy. They're going to start being complacent. Oh, I got the women now. No need to hit the gym no more. No need to keep going to work no more. I got a new ride now. I don't want to go to work today. I'm calling all this bullshit. You lose your hunger, man. You lose your focus. You lose your sense. Guess what though? And women love when you are a man that is self-improving for you. Ain't no woman really checking on no man that does things for her. Matter of fact, women, and don't take it the wrong way when I say do things for her. Don't take it out of content. I mean like men who are literally only doing shit for women. Matter of fact, women are going to test men and see if they really are about, their self, or are they just doing it for her. A lot of women don't want that because there's no self-respect. That proves that you have no self-respect. If I'm willing to put myself in a financial burden just to impress some women, where is my self-respect? And women can sense that shit. So all the men thinking they can't, man, women sense that shit. They're emotional. They way more emotional than you. Their emotional levels are on a whole nother level than yours. You're not created like that. They are. So they gonna sniff that shit out, man. And they definitely gonna test. So y'all do what y'all do, man. I can't tell people what to do, man. It is what it is. About to get up off here though, man. Self-improve for yourself, man. And I know some people say if you self-improve, you're gonna get a better woman. Yeah, but guess what? Better women are only gonna deal with men that they really want. Because they don't have to just be with somebody, I don't really want this guy, but I need him or something like that. They're not gonna do that. Because they don't need you. They constantly trying to self-improve themselves. So the only way you really gonna get one of those type of females is to be you. There is no other way. So what is the point of putting yourself in debt for a car or some dumb shit like that? Or carrying wads of money around to get robbed or something? What is the point of this? Or trying to impress her with that? Because what men don't understand is there's a difference between impressed and like. Yes, women like nice cars, guys with nice cars. Yes, women like guys with muscles. Yes, women like looks and money and all that bullshit. But women who are on their own or trying to do their own thing, it don't matter if she broke or got $1 million. If she's really focused on trying to self-improve herself, she's not going to be impressed by it. She likes those things, but that don't mean that you be about to get in the door. She's not impressed by it. She's trying to get her own shit. But they don't get it, man. Let them do what they do, man. I'm out this motherfucker, man. One more thing. This is why a lot of men be shocked. They be like, I'm about to get some hoes, dog. I got this new car, I'm about to get some hoes. And watch. They ain't gonna really get the women that they really want, and they gonna be all mad and butthurt and shit. And then I hope they come back to the video, because this is set public for everybody in the world to see. Come back to this video, sit down, and learn the fucking lesson. Press play and learn the fucking lesson. I done gave y'all the game. This is why you should not do these things for women. Do these things for you. It's so fulfilling. When you do it for other people, it's gotta be an empty feeling. Especially when they're not praising you for it. You do it for yourself, you feel good about it. Because you automatically praising yourself because you did it for yourself. You get it or you don't get it? Oh, I'm proud of my body, man. I did this for me. You're going to feel so much better than I'm doing this so I can get some hoes. Because you really ain't going to get no hoes. You might get a little, you're going to get the same amount you've been getting. Whatever you want to, whatever that is. That's facts, man. Take it or leave it. I'm just here to wake up the false narrative that's going on out here that if you do certain shit, you self-improve, automatically women just gonna worship you and fall to your feet and all that bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. But yeah, man, I'm out this motherfucker, man. A lot of men gonna be butthurt. You know what I mean? And a lot of men gonna fall off. Why are they gonna be butthurt? Because they're gonna try to, they're gonna self-improve for to get more females, and they're gonna realize, nope, And why they gonna fall off? Because they only did it for the females. Like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck up my money and everything now. I don't care. I thought this would give me women, but it didn't. I don't even want to go to the gym no more. I don't even want to go to work no more. All this shit. I'm out this motherfucker, man. Y'all get it or y'all don't.